The world is watching. A Kansas City police detective is on trial in the shooting death of a black man. Thanks for joining us. I'm Brad Stevens.
And I'm Carolyn Long. Eric DeVauconeer is charged with involuntary manslaughter in the killing of Cameron Lamb. Friends and family members of George Floyd, Jacob Blake, and Oscar Grant are in town for the trial.
We're not asking, we're demanding. We come in from all over the country. We're not going to stand still and let this continue to happen to us over and over again.
In the end, a judge, not a jury, will decide DeVauconeer's fate.
KCTV5's Betsy Webster has been following this case from the beginning, and she joins us live with a closer look at the first day of trial. Betsy, what was the big moment?
Well, there were two. One was kind of a bombshell dropped when the prosecutor suggested that someone may have planted a gun. The other was an emotional moment when DeVauconeer's lawyer asked the detective who was with him what he thinks now of that night.
Sergeant Schwalm, do you believe that Eric DeVauconeer saved your life on December 3rd, 2019? There are tissues behind you.
Yes.
Sergeant Troy Schwalm's face was twisted up, holding back tears. The charge against Eric DeVauconeer is involuntary manslaughter, a death as the result of recklessness.
Careful and responsible police officers protect our citizens in their own homes. Careless and irresponsible police officers shoot our citizens in their own homes.
Cameron Lamb was slowly backing into his garage when the two officers ran through the yard at him. The prosecution says DeVauconeer fired 4 shots into Lamb's truck, killing him. The prosecution contends Schwalm and DeVauconeer, as members of a special unit in unmarked cars, should not have rushed onto the property to respond to radio traffic from other officers about Lamb chasing another car.
He has no warrant. He has no probable cause. No information about any crime other than a traffic offense.
But the defense countered that what preceded their response was no typical traffic violation.
This chase is in a residential neighborhood, 2 children in the back seat of the car, upwards of 90 miles an hour.
The prosecutor also cast doubt on police statements that Lamb had a gun. Back in 2019, police said crime scene investigators found Lamb's left arm hanging out the window and a gun on the ground below it. Schwalm testified he did not hear a gun drop to the ground. The prosecution said an officer who arrived soon after saw Lamb's arm out the window but no gun below. The defense countered that is hardly proof that one was not there, because he had a shield blocking his view, and others on the same team did see the gun on the ground. Now, prosecutors called several witnesses today. So far, all of them police officers. Tomorrow, they will call more before the defense has its opportunity to call its witnesses. Live in Kansas City, Missouri, Betsy Webster, KCTV5 News.
Betsy, thank you.